What's good, Taurus gang? It is Empress Kai here with Envisions Tarot, and I am here to do your February 2021 general reading. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please keep in mind the messages are general, they're not going to resonate with everyone. If you would like to book a private reading, information is in the description box below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment if this resonates with you. All right, Taurus, so we're just going to get straight into this reading. All information you need to know is in the description box, okay? Cool. All right, let's see what we got for my fellow Taurians. Trickery. Aries just got this same card, same spot. So if you're dealing with an Aries, check into that. Ooh. Expansion. And complacency. Now, although we got the same card as Aries, we have a completely different message, which is beautiful because I was waiting for something different. All right, Taurus, here's the tea. It's time for you to stop trying to deceive yourself when it comes to thinking that you have to stay where you are, okay? Because you don't. This expansion energy is coming in just saying that there is a desire for more in your life, and where you have tricked yourself into thinking that things can only be one way forever. Yeah, it's not true, okay? Because you can absolutely make the changes necessary to see the growth, to see the expansion, to move the way that you want to move. It doesn't always have to be the way that it is now. Sometimes you have to step outside of your comfort zone, okay? Because where you think that you're complacent, you're really not. You don't like it there. You hate it there, and you're ready to move. So I feel like this trickery energy here is Taurus needing to stop trying to convince themselves that things just have to be the way that they are right now, and this is all the way it's always been, and always the way. Blah, the way it's always going to be. Mercury retrograde been having me tongue tied. Don't care. But it just feels like Spirit is telling you this month it's time for you to work on getting out of that idealism that you created, that everything will always remain the same. Not true. Okay? Let's get this out. Strength, Leo energy. The High Priestess. Look at you knowing what you know already, but still trying to convince yourself otherwise. That's funny. The Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. The Lovers, Gemini energy. The Seven of Wands. All right, Taurus, don't back down. That's the key. The key is not to back down and not to give up. All right. Knight of Wands, period. I like that. All right, we got a whole lot of stuff going on. We got the Seven of Swords. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm about to put this. All right, we got the Seven of Swords here and the King of Swords. All right, bottom of the deck energy. We got the Four of Coins and the Moon. All right. So how I'm picking up on this energy for you, Taurus, is that you are afraid to open yourself up to the unknown. Okay, so that is where you have ultimately, excuse my language, mind fucked yourself into thinking that this is the way that it always has to be, because you're afraid to open up to something new. Whatever this new thing is, it could be a new love, new city to go move to, new work situation, a new business idea, whatever the case may be. You have ultimately tricked yourself into thinking that there's only one way to do things, or this is the only life that you're going to have, and this is the only way that it's going to be able to be lived. Not true. Okay, so there is this desire for expansion, there's desire for growth, there's desire for more. So you can't sit up here and try to convince me or anyone else that this is the way that you want your life to be, because it's not. You're not happy. All right, so Spirit is telling you, definitely with the strength energy, with the Seven of Wands, don't back down. All right, don't be afraid of what is coming in, what you want to pursue. Even if it's not coming in for you, if you want to go get something, don't be afraid to go get it, Taurus. Don't be afraid to step out the box and go get it. And don't back down. Yes, taming a lion can be scary. Facing your fears can be a scary thing, but the only way to overcome them is to face them. So I feel like at this point, it's time for you to stand up for yourself and fight for you. Fight to get out of this complacent energy so that you are able to expand. Okay, and don't try to convince yourself or lie to yourself to make it sound good, because nothing about that sounds good. Nothing about you saying this is just the way that it is and it's the way it's always gonna be, and this is my sucky life. I mean, you can tell yourself that lie all you want to, because even if that is the case in the present moment, it doesn't have to stay that way. Okay, with the High Priestess, I feel like you know what action needs to be taken. But I do feel like with that moon energy in this 4 coins, you're holding back on taking that action out of fear. Whatever that fear is, fear of failure, fear of what you're going to find out, whatever the case may be. But you know exactly what action needs to be taken. You're going to have to just step out there. If you're looking to know all of the answers, you're not going to know them. That's exactly what this energy is telling you. You have to accept what you do know. You have to embrace the knowledge that you do have and move on that. You may not know the end result. You may not know how it's going to turn out, but Spirit is telling you to move on it anyway. Okay? Yeah, I know it's scary. You'll be okay. Queen of Cups, 7 of Swords. I'm talking to myself too, by the way, Taurus, because I am a Taurus sun. It is what it is. All right, so don't allow temporary emotions to run away with you. That's how I'm picking up on this Queen of Cups, 7 of Swords energy. Your emotions do have a way of tricking your mind into believing certain things about certain situations. The Queen of Cups is coming through here to tell you that emotions come and go. Okay? You're not going to feel that same way forever. Look back at your life and see how differently you feel about certain people and things and situations and all of that. Look at how differently you feel now. So understand that emotions are temporary. Move through them. Don't try to run from them either. You know what I'm saying? Allow them to come, allow them to go, but don't hold on to them. Okay? With the 7 of Swords, your emotions can trick your mind into believing whatever it wants to believe. You got to make sure that your emotions are intact and that your mind is strong. Okay? We got the Lovers and the King of Swords coming up here. Heavy Gemini energy coming through. I do feel like this could be surrounding a love relationship. Could be with the Gemini, doesn't have to be, but I do feel like it's time for you to be honest about the type of relationships and partnerships that you want. Okay? You want something that's going to be balanced. You want something that's going to be reciprocal. You want something that's going to be loving, something that you are going to love and going to love you back. That's kind of how this feels with this King of Swords energy. It's like being truthful with yourself about what it is that you want, okay? All right, we got the Chariot, Cancer energy. Justice, Libra energy. I like this, Taurus. And the 2 of Wands. All right, so ultimately, Taurus, here's the deal. It's like you have this desire to move forward. You are ready to move on from something. You are ready to transition into a different energy. Justice energy, I feel like this is things working out in your favor. Things will begin to work out with your favor as long as you allow yourself to move and do something different. The 2 of Wands. Look at where you are. You hate it. Go somewhere else. Yes, it really is that easy, though. It is. I know, because I can hear somebody saying, well, that's easier said than done. You don't know my life. You don't know what I know. Choose something different. As a Taurus, I know what I'm talking about. Okay? You can choose the direction in which you want to go. So make that choice. It's kind of that's how I'm feeling. All right? You can choose change. You can choose change. We have the Knight of Swords, and they're telling you not to lose focus. The 7 of Coins. Yeah. So how I'm feeling is they're telling you to pick where you are going to invest your energy. All right. Pick wisely, choose wisely where you're going to invest your energy, and don't let up off of it. I mean, all gas, no brakes. What it is that you're setting out to do, what direction you're heading in, and leave whatever is behind you. That's what I'm picking up on. All right. And the 6 of Coins. There's a blessing to be received. There's a blessing to be received on the other side of this. There is a reward, okay, for changing course. There's a reward for changing course. There's a reward for changing your mind. There is a reward for reconditioning the way that you think and the way that you view things. There is a reward for opening up to the unknown, to getting out of the box that you have placed yourself in, Taurus. There is a reward. What that reward is, I can't tell you. That's where it ends, okay? It's not meant for you to know, because if it was meant for you to know, you would know. Then it wouldn't be unknown. Then you wouldn't have any, you know what I'm saying? Then you wouldn't really, it wouldn't be a test of strength for you, because you would already know what's coming. So I feel like you have a reward coming. You might not know what it is. That's too many cards. You might not know what it is, but just know that there's a reward. All right? Okay. And then we have the present. It says, I fully experience every moment of my life by living in the present. Okay? So again, Taurus, don't think so much about where you're going. Okay? Just make the choice right now to move in a different direction, and the rest will work itself out. It's about you living fully in every single moment. And right now, if this is not the moment that you want to be in, and this is the moment that you're desiring to get to, make the choice. Okay? Make the choice. Say, today, in this present moment, I am choosing not to be complacent. That's a start. You know what I'm saying? That's a start. Okay, Taurus? So, present moment energy. Don't think too far ahead, but right now it's time for you to look at the present and see if you're really living. Look at the present and see if you are happy where you are, or if you have just settled into it and it's just what you're used to, but not what you want. All right? So, that's what I got for you. I do hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.